Welcome to Sundry Sports for Friday. I know technically it's Saturday, but I haven't been to sleep yet, so it's not Saturday yet. It's still Friday. It's Friday forever. We start with NASCAR today. Remainder of 2020 schedule announced. NASCAR announced the final installment of the 2020 schedule on Thursday, a 30-race stretch for all three national series that starts with the NASCAR Xfinity Series race on September 5th at Darlington Raceway and ends with the NASCAR Cup Series Championship race on November 8th at Phoenix Raceway. The 10-race schedule in the NASCAR Cup Series is something, so that's out if anybody wants to go check that out. Choose rule added to majority of races starting at Michigan. NASCAR officials announced Thursday that all three national series will use a choose what? This sounds interesting. We'll use a choose rule for restarts except at road courses and the superspeedways of Daytona and Talladega. The procedure will be in place starting with Cup Series and Gander RV and our Outdoors Truck Series events. Blah, blah, blah. The rule was first used at the National Series level. The choose rule procedure, which had previously been limited to local and weekly racing competition, offers a strategy play that gives drivers the option to start on either the inside or outside lane in a double file restart. Okay. Well, what happens if both drivers that are next to each other both want to start on the inside or the outside? Drivers can opt for the preferred groove or make a bid for track position in the non-preferred lane. Okay, interesting. And back. Thank you. Starting lineup for Saturday's Michigan NASCAR Cup Series race. The starting lineup for Saturday's Firekeepers Casino 400 NASCAR Cup Series race. Blah, blah, blah. Michigan 101. TV times, key statistics, revised procedures, and more. NASCAR's Cup Series doubles up this weekend at Michigan International Speedway. Eric Jones will not return to Joe Gibbs Racing in 2021. Eric Jones will not return, blah, 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 the team announced Thursday. Do they not like his performance, or is he moving on to bigger and better things, I wonder? I know it probably says if I click on it, but I'll never get through if I click on everything. Matt DiBenedetto's Michigan scheme to honor Ford's auto technicians. Matt DiBenedetto and the Wood Brothers team are headed to Michigan International Speedway in a car that honors Ford's auto technicians. Good for them. NASCAR announces new lineup formula to take effect with Daytona Road Course. NASCAR officials announced Thursday that starting lineups and pit stall selection will be different now. Daytona Road Course to have chicane. To have chicane added. I don't know what that is. Race lengths also announced. NASCAR officials announced Thursday afternoon several key competition components of the Daytona Road Course. All right, cool. Next, Dallas Cowboys newsletter. Quote, "That's all behind me. After missing 7 games last year with a neck injury, Leighton Vander Esch says, I'm back and better than I was in terms of strength since his January surgery. Awesome." Mailbag. A bold prediction for Tony Pollard? Maybe. Not sure how much chance he's really going to get with Elliott there. Facilities reconfigured. Views of the Star in Frisco inside Ford Center that demonstrates the different ways the club reconfigured facilities used by players, coaches, and football staff to abide by the NFL's COVID-19 health and safety protocols. I would love, for once, if I could just have one email. I mean, this even has only 3 things in it. Just one email that didn't mention the dreaded COVID. Wouldn't that be nice? Really? Wouldn't it? Next is Cowboys Wire. Tank Lawrence opts in. Cowboys COVID list stops at 3. The NFL, like the other recently restarted major sports, offered players an option to opt out should they not want to play in the upcoming season for health reasons. Thank goodness for Demarcus Lawrence. Reggie Robinson, perfect fit as Cowboys secondary works to figure out identity. During the 2017 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys double-dipped at the cornerback position, selecting Chidobe Awuzie and Jordan Lewis in the second and third rounds, respectively. And now we're thinking Reggie Robinson is a good fit. Elliott defiantly rejects idea Cowboys wide receiver trio will steal his touches. I read that headline yesterday. Amari Cooper this week set the bar awfully high for himself and his pass-catching cohorts in Dallas. If he, Michael Gallup, and rookie CeeDee Lamb all have 1,000-yard seasons, then there's worry that Ezekiel Elliott won't have his usual amount of touches and yards. But yeah, I'm with him. That doesn't have to be that way. The better the passing game is, the better the ground game can be. If we all work together, everybody can have 1,000 yards. Coaching turnover could attract turnover magnet Donovan Wilson to Cowboys rotation. When people talk about the Dallas Cowboys in the safety position, it's usually who can they bring in to pair with one of their starting something or others. Donovan Wilson. We would like a shit ton more turnovers. We don't get nearly enough. Cowboys Van Der Esch healed and ready for move to MLB on-field leader. What? News. How many Cowboys will make Hall of Fame? Gregory disgruntled. I would be too. The NFL is not telling him yes or no, as it says down here. He's stuck in limbo over reinstatement. COVID snitch hotline. Oh, great. There's going to be one for the NFL now? Awesome. That's super great. That's going to be super good for morale and team spirit and all that. Cowboys defensive end, yes, I just gotta reference that. So, Cowboys won't profit much, blah, blah, blah. COVID cap space. Former Cowboys tight end Martellus Bennett. I hated Jason Witten. Probably because he was so good. That kind of hate. Siwo Olonilua, path to making Cowboys roster paved with opportunity. Alright, that's it for Cowboys.